The whole world was up for grabs, or so it seemed in the weeks following Appomattox. It was too late for Thomas Day to see. He had passed away in 1861. But for free black artisans like the cabinet maker, perhaps social and political opportunity would come to the communities where they had carved out economic niches. For those who had been enslaved, the revolution that was emancipation promised even greater things. A leap from bound to free, and maybe even some sort of equality. Maybe land. Some freed people left rural Caswell County for the promises of other places, like the nearby city of Danville, Virginia, while many more stayed in the county and there held on to hopes for a better future. More than half the county's population mulled these prospects with a degree of optimism as rumors swirled across the South about some division of land come Christmas. For their part, many Caswell whites feared the changes. Their world seemed to be collapsing in on itself rather than expanding. The promises of the Confederacy and the wartime state government had proved hollow. The forced labor that had been the flesh and backbone of the tobacco economy was gone, and the same questions of land ownership and political power also echoed in their houses. Mastery had slipped through their fingers. Might the soil itself be the next to go? Spoken by black mouths in hopeful tones, these questions were perhaps hushed and fearful coming from the old masters. This turmoil created opportunities, as uncertainty is wont to do. Ambitions and enterprising people can often turn a world in flux into a path to advance, and the post-war South was full of individuals on the make. Freed people sought property to secure their independence, establish families, and build wealth. They knew better than anyone that control of land that could grow tobacco equated to power. Planters looked to reestablish their perquisites, and, despite losing the recent war, they still held many advantages. Middling whites imagined that now was finally their time to lead North Carolina. And some Northerners saw promising prospects in the conquered region, whether from altruistic or acquisitive motives. When much is uncertain, dreams have few limits.